How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another brand new video, and today we're gonna be doing a video on how to farm fast on any hero in Dota. Now currently there's a lot of new players going to this game, not gonna lie. Dota's actually gaining players for the past 5 months if you've been keeping up with the news, which means new players. And everybody, when you just start the game, you have no idea what's going on. I might actually start making beginner guides, but currently, if you know one thing about Dota, is that gold is very important. There are essentially 3 things that are important in Dota: skill, gold, and experience. Now skill, that's just non-existent for any player that's below like 6k MMR, let's be honest here. Experience and gold is the other 2 important things. Now what is more important? There are some heroes that need experience. There are some heroes that need gold, because the only way to get stronger in Dota is by either learning new abilities and getting talents or acquiring items. Let me just tell you this: if you're a carry hero, 100% of the time, gold is going to be more important than experience will ever be. Now, because you get experience by killing creeps, which in turn you get gold, they're essentially interchangeable and they're the same thing. You're gonna get both at the exact same time. Now, there are some heroes like AQUIRE that just give you straight up more gold. Just straight up just gives you more gold for everything and anything. You get more gold on bounty runes, you get more gold per kill, you get more gold per creep kill, everything. There are some heroes that farm fast, like Sven with a free Battle Fury, or just, you know, illusion heroes that can Medusa with their split shot, Luna with their moon glaives, or just you know, anti-mage with his blink, so well, she can farm really fast. But there is a couple ways how you can actually farm fast. Can I actually okay, this is a lobby. Hopefully this works. Yes, it does. Nice. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to farm faster. So the first thing you have to know is that you gotta be able to last hit, which is why, you know, if you're a melee hero, even if you're a ranged hero, now you only get half the bonus, but because of how good this item is, if you're playing like Drow, Gyro, Medusa, a lot of the time you can just get this item and it's fine. Helps you with last hitting. It's 6 damage for range heroes and 12 for melee. There's not a single other item that gives you this much money for how much gold it's worth, okay? Not even fucking iron branches will do the trick. And these are the best value items, by the way, for damage. So if we look at this, this is 50 gold. Give you 1 damage, essentially, for every branch, plus a little bit of attack speed. And we can see something like Rapier. So this is $6,000, right? 350 damage. Now Rapier is the only exception, I would say. Let's go with something like Desolator. 3,500, and then let's divide that by 50. That's 70. You can get 70 iron branches, and that will give you 70 damage. Now obviously iron branches are too op, so people limit you to 6 item slots. But yeah, essentially Quelling Blade is very, very good. The other thing is that you might want to start off with, you know, some items that give you damage. And the thing about this is that where you're last hitting, you gotta make sure you know how to last hit. There's kind of 2 ways, like what I'm doing right now. This is like one way to last hit. The other way to last hit is actually like this. You go like this and then you stop. So there's something called hold key, or I like to use cancel current action. So you just go in your settings right here. You go down, you go to here, which is the S key by default. You press your S key with your ring finger, which is what I do. And then you just oh fuck, okay, that was a bad example, guys. You just hold it until it's the time to let go, and then you let it go. You're essentially holding down your attack. You're clicking it, or you can repeat click it. And then what you're doing is that you're gonna let go whenever it's possible. And also, yeah, go for last hits always before it denies in almost any situation. And that is all you have to do. You gotta be good at this, guys. If you're trying to get farm, in the first like couple minutes, there's not a single hero that can deal with the jungle camps. Those jungle camps are too strong. When you're level 2 something, you can't usually can't. Unless if you're like some heroes can at level 3. But it's still not very efficient. So I would say, and you don't want to leave the lane because one, if you leave the lane, it means the other guy is getting free lane farm. And what you know about lane farm is that it's always going to be more gold than jungle farm and more XP. So, and let's say you're laning with your support's going to get fucked because, you know, he has no laning partner, so that's like a big deal. Now, the other thing what you can do is, you know, dragging creep waves and dragging it into a camp. Usually you do this as the offlaner. And then you use some kind of AoE ability and oh fuck. And then you farm both at the same time. Because that's what you try to do. And as you can see, I have acid spray here, so you know, I'm just farming it away. But you know, you can do this on offlaners like Tidehunter. Very easy to cut wave with Kraken Shell and Anchor Smash. Axe is another good one because kind of Helix and you know everything. The other good ones are Bristleback can do this, not as efficiently but decently because he needs a lot of mana to do this. Centaur, once you get some points in Retaliate. Generally all these heroes, once you get Vanguard, you can do this because with Vanguard you can tank creeps. If you guys didn't know, just if you any hero that buys a Vanguard, instantaneously you take 0 damage from creeps. It just doesn't like matter anymore. You're getting 0 damage taken. Look at this. Yeah, you're taking damage, but let's be honest, you're not fucking taking damage. Like Vanguard blocks 60 chance to block 64 damage and ranged on ranged. So basically 60% of the time you're taking 0 damage and this gives you HP regen. I'm level 4, okay, with 3 armor here. If you're talking about, you know, Tidehunter, yeah, you don't even need Vanguard. Bristleback, you know, you're walking right, you're killing these guys, so yeah, it's very easy to just do this. And yeah, that's one thing. Now here's the thing, guys. So about last hitting, you want to be good at last hitting so you can last hit a couple times and then move on to the jungle. The jungle is where you're gonna be getting a lot of gold. So you know, you last hit generally until level 5, maybe 6. Most of the times level 6 actually. Because that's when you can level up the abilities, right? Sven needs, you know, 3 to 4 levels in his cleave. Auk needs a couple levels in Grievel's Greed, Acid Spray, and Chemical Rage. You know, Wraith King needs a couple levels in Vampiric Spirit and Mortal Strike. What else is there? Luna needs some points in Moonglaives. As you can see, these heroes do farm fast, but they need a lot of levels in these spells to actually be efficient. So they can actually farm. Now, what you want to do is that every time at like the 53 or 54, 55, doesn't really matter. You want to hit a creep and just walk out like this. Why is this crucial? Because it stacks the camp. So every minute the camp respawns, but it only respawns if nothing's in this box here. You can see this by going to settings, and I think you gotta change some shit. I don't actually know where it is, but if you hold down your alt key, as you can see here, you can see this. And then what you're gonna do is that every minute you're gonna drag it out. Why is this super important? Because when you're stacking these camps, you can farm it in one go. And if you have any ability like Alchemist, you get more gold per unit you kill. So every time when you're not killing stuff, this goes down, which is even more important to stack on Alch. And a lot of these abilities are one-time use. So, you know, like Viper's W, for example. I'm just stacking again right here. Viper's another toxin, right? Other abilities like Gyrocopter, for example, Flank Cannon. It doesn't really matter how many units you're hitting, but there's a cooldown. So what you want to do is you want to be killing a lot of shit at one go. Same with Shadow Fiend's Shadow Rays, right? A lot of these spells you want to use it in one go. Or Juggernaut Spin. You generally doesn't really matter how many creeps are there, so you want to stack as many as possible. Now, once you get to like 4 or 5 stacks, that's kind of the limit, because there's too many creeps and they don't like go out in time. But that's it. You can also stack twice in a row. Most of the time you want your supports to stack for you, so just spam ping them until they like completely ignore you because they're pissed off that you're pinging them. Or you can stack for yourself, which is what I'm doing right now currently. Yeah, pretty much. You can stack 2 at once. As you can see right now, I'm using my ability to stack it. I don't know if I actually stacked the other one properly. I don't think I did. But this one's stacked 4 times now. This one's not even stacked because I missed. But essentially, you can kind of stack 2 at once by just hitting this and then running to hit this. You gotta hit this a little bit earlier. But the good thing is that, you know, you do this. Ask this rate a couple of times. Well, obviously I'm using WTF mode here. And then you just farm it all at one go. So this gets the bonus. That's the way. Stacking camps. Very easy. If you didn't know, a lot of people don't know you can stack camps in Dota, especially if you're a beginner, which I assume most people that are watching this video till this point is. You can stack camps, yeah, which is very efficient. That is how you get more farm, as you can imagine. The other one is the farming patterns one. This one is very easy, but it's also kind of complicated. I like to think that it's easy because all you're doing is that you're prioritizing lane farm. So let me just kill this creep right here and see how much gold this gives me, okay? So if I kill this creep, I get 37 gold. Now, if I go to the jungle camp and I kill this creep, this might not be the same for AQUIRE because of how his passive works. But for any other hero, it works like this. This creep gave me 23. As you can see, lane farm gives you a lot more gold and more XP, guys. Unless you're farming a stack in one go, which requires time to stack up first of all, you want to be prioritizing lane farm, and ideally you want to be getting every single last hit possible because that matters, believe it or not. You get 50 gold for the range creep there, Pog. And yeah, so you want to push out the lane. So what you do is that you come to your lane, use your ability, whatever that may be. If you're Juggernaut, you're going to use spin. If you're you know, Medusa, you're just gonna hit the creeps and whatnot. You push the lane and then you run. Obviously you're gonna have boots because I don't have boots. I'm slow as fuck right now. And then you go to the jungle and then you farm a camp, okay? And then every time you farm a camp, you don't want to just go to the next camp. What you want to do is you want to look at the lane, okay? You want to look at it. Why are you looking at this? Why isn't, holy shit, yeah, that felt good. Why are you looking at this? Because you want to make sure that the lane is shoved in. So how do you know the lane is shoved in? Why the fuck am I lagging? Hello, game? Oh, I crashed. XD. Oh, that was an epic fail, I guess. Did the game actually crash on me, dude? Huh. Okay, whatever. So how do you know the lane is shoved in? The lane is shoved in when the lane is really deep into the map that is not safe for you to be anymore. So let's say this wave is here. You know, that might be safe. But once the wave meets like somewhere here, which will probably be meeting here because I'm just good at the game and I just know. They're going to meet like right in this area. Okay, yeah, they met here. So here is kind of risky. If you look at the map here, you know, it's kind of deep. If the enemy catches you here, you're gonna die. But that's why you buy some wards. Because the thing about wards is that with wards, you can see it if enemies are coming towards you. So that's why you can place some here, here, here. Really doesn't matter. Just you gotta see this area, or here, or just somewhere like here. Okay? And once you can see all this, doesn't it feel much more safer? Unless if you're doing a smoke gank or some shit to you, you can see them. And if you have sentries, you can even see if they're invisible. So now you can farm this. And if they come, all you do is you just walk in the trees, do some fancy fucking jukes, right? And then you TP out. TP the base. So you can do that. Ideally, you don't want to be TPing to base every other second unless if you have bots, because you're going to be wasting a lot of gold on TP scrolls. But you get the point, guys. If the lane's here, yeah, definitely shove it in. And you want to prioritize hitting jungle too, and bounty runes too. Bounty runes are huge, very important. So, you know, just gonna hit the towers. Pushing towers gives you gold, and if you last hit towers, same thing as creeps, you get bonus gold here. I got 216 bonus gold. It's actually super important to be last hitting towers. It might be more important than last hitting creeps. Yeah. Outside of that, guys, just farm jungle every time the waves are shoved in. Don't go out of your way to push the wave, because that's not really smart, and you might just die. Yeah, the other one, last one, I guess, is just buying items that helps you farm. The best items that helps you farm are either Radiance, Battle Fury, or Maelstrom. Maelstrom is probably the worst one, not gonna lie, because it's just like shit for farming. Battle Fury is the second best one. The best one, in my opinion, is just Radiance. If you look at what it does 60 damage to all heroes around you. So you're literally gonna be killing this by just standing here. Like, these creeps are just dying to you right now. I'm not doing anything at all. They're just gonna die. You're just walking around and getting gold and shit. It's super nice. This is all Radiance, by the way. Battle Fury gives you a cleave ability. So this is Battle Fury. You punch it once, you kill all of these creeps. Is he gonna keep summoning? Yes, he is. Holy shit. Damn. If this actually happened, this is Alk's fucking dream right here. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like the video, if you learned anything, please like the video, blah blah blah, everything. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, of course. Check out the Twitch, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, check out the anything and everything, boys. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.